Alright, I'm gonna play some OTK Quest Druid because I was trying to have fun yesterday, and this deck kept beating me. Paladin's probably not a great matchup for me, assuming it's aggro Paladin, which I would imagine it is. Probably keep Seedsman, right? Um, I don't know when I'm playing this aquatic form. I have the Seedsman, this deck doesn't play Wild Growth, so I might just hold it for when I have 5 mana, try to find Guff or Nourish. Maybe I should have killed the 1/1 instead, so they wouldn't have recruits to play this turn. But I think this was fine.
May the light grant you peace.
Reporting for duty.
Spammy Arcanist is very good. Probably don't really want to Feral Rage for attack here, even though it does complete this part of the quest and gain some armor.
How curious.
See what I can Moonlit Guidance into. I do want Bran eventually. Maybe I just pounce here. Then I can pounce again with my Widowbloom Seedsman next turn, perhaps. Or maybe I save it for turn 5 with Spammy Arcanist.
Really? It's not too heavy.
Panther. Probably want the mana, but I think playing Panther was very reasonable there.
For the Alliance and my family.
Oh, does Widowbloom Seedsman draw only Nourish in this deck? Interesting. So I probably just go Panther Pounce, I think. See what this does first. Anub'Rekhan is certainly a good card. Lingering Zombie's really good with Spammy Arcanist. It's pretty easy for me to draw Anub'Rekhan, I don't need to take it. Alright. I would love to play Nourish next turn, but if I have to spam, that's fine too.
With every step, the light guides you.
I assume the 1/1s kill the Panther, and then my opponent only has 5 power in play. Not too scary, honestly. Alright, let's go ahead and draw a card with the quest here. The best card is probably Rake. But another Spammy Arcanist is not too bad. There's no reason for me to punch here because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for spammy.
Reporting for duty.
Follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Oh. Well, this draws either Guff or Nourish. It draws Guff and Nourish. I guess I'll go mana since I found the Nourish to draw cards. I do still need to find Bran and Astalor. Kind of a lot. What did the Mackie roll mean?
Was that in the playbook? Break upon the sands.
Good explorer, come
Okay, there's a 4 health minion for Spammy Arcanist. So, Lingering Zombie Arcanist is 6 mana. I have 13 mana, so I can draw with Nourish and Hero Power, right? This gains mana crystals now, which is not great. Also not bad, though. It's basically a 1 mana 3/4. So I have 9 cards in deck. I really just need Bran. I can always just play Astalor on the Bran turn, so no real reason to go for it here. I'll just take the card, which is Bran. So I should have lethal next turn, right?
Reporting for duty.
remember this day.
Oh, that Countess sure is strong.
Presence.
So if I'm not mistaken, we Astalor first. Then we hit him with the Bran, Anub'Rekhan, triple Astalor. An easy 56 damage combo. Oh, my final Astalor battle cry didn't even trigger. Alright. Good ol' ramp OTK Druid.
Elise versus
Alright, the Druid probably mirror.
Forest fights back. Class is in session.
Are all these attack cards good in the mirror? Probably not, right? I just want, like, Widowbloom Seedsman and Guff. Apparently Pathmaker is very good off the mulligan, which is interesting. Oh, this is a hand for sure. My opponent did not have Quest. But they are still playing some nonsense. Oh my god, this Innervate, dude. How do I even play this hand optimally?
So many contradictions.
I think it's probably Seedsman here and then Nourish next turn, and then we can Guff after that. Spammy Arcanist is probably pretty useless in the matchup. So next turn is Guff plus Hero Power for a Mana Crystal, and then I have this to draw 3 cards.
All it takes is love, care, and death.
Park Panther. I mean, it's not always that easy to play Park Panther, or to get value out of Park Panther. Maybe I just play it alongside the Pathmaker here. So Capture Cold Tooth Mine draws either Spammy Arcanist or Nourish, or can find Aquatic Form or Pounce. Neither of those are too exciting. But I guess finding an Aquatic Form is not bad. Wow, my opponent has Guff. These lucky druids. Oh, my Park Panther gets to live, huh? Well, this draws a card. Don't think there's much reason I would play the Rake here. Bran. Well, all I need is Astalor.
This is my bridge.
Watch them! That rope's burning again. High five!
I guess I like the Mana Crystal here because I can always draw Nourish with these 2 Cold Tooth Mines. Okay. Since they weren't playing Quest, I figured they were playing stuff like this, which is why I held back on the Rake. Might actually be good against like an Underking or something. I can Spammy Arcanist this, but I don't know if I really care. I think I just want to Nourish. Oh wait, maybe I should be going for the Guff win condition. Bran Guff is 16 damage, my opponent's at 15. This would give me Mana Crystals, which is maybe not that bad.
You're not getting in this way.
Oh, Astalor, where are you? You know, I talked about winning with Guff, but then I just like didn't play to that win condition by playing Feral Rage or Park Panther. Although I guess I don't have to play Bran if I just play Feral Rage and Park Panther. Wait, did I miss lethal? I probably just drew into the Park Panther toward the end of that turn, right?
This must be the way.
Alright, well, Guff the Tough gets the job done here. I don't think I could have done this last turn, but maybe I'm dumb. I guess sometimes you can just beat the opponent to death, which is fun. No, I don't think I missed lethal. Another druid.
Let the great dream begin. Class is in session.
Pathmaker is apparently very good off the mulligan, so I guess I keep it. And there's the card it's good with. That was a weird animation, wasn't it? Alright, the true mirror. I guess I just want this to draw Anub'Rekhan at the moment. So this can draw my lowest cost card next turn, but I think I would rather hold it for post-nourish. Insanely good draw.
All it takes is love, care, and death. No! What step?
So I found out last game that you can just kind of kill people with this deck without doing combo stuff. And I think my hand is extremely good for the combo stuff line of play. So it's probably better for me to simplify the board and not have either player take a bunch of damage. My opponent's hand is also very good for the combo stuff, though.
You're not getting in this way.
Possibly even better than mine.
You're not getting in this way.
Wowie. That's Astalor, so I literally just need to find Innervate or Guff. So I should probably draw. Oh, planted evidence into that card is pretty strong for the opponent. Uh-oh, they Astalord me. But at the moment, it looks like I should get to 11 mana before the opponent, and hey, I drew Innervate. So literally all I need to do is not die this turn. I guess I can try to hit Guff with this. Probably doesn't really matter that much. I do need to play Astalor this turn, but I have mana to do that.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
I think I'm basically guaranteed to win from this position. I have seen Innervate and Coin from the opponent, so it's not like I can get hit by 2 Innervates here. Yeah, looks like I win. My opponent actually had a very good draw this game. Mine was just a little better, and I went first, which is OP.
Who knows what secrets will unveil? Our gift of frost frees us. Our gift of fire empowers us. Our gift of fire.
You're dead. I am 4-0 so far with this deck. I think one of those was off camera. Alright, Death Knight can patchwork me. But, the thing about that is I can just kill them before turn 7, potentially.
Class is in session.
And what a good hand to do it with. Dude, Widowbloom Seedsman is so broken when it just draws into Nourish every time. Okay, no Renethal, so perhaps no Patchwork. Which means I can just die, but I have Rake, which is a very good card. Innervate. Not really sure how much Innervate does. I guess I probably do Coin Innervate the Widowbloom Seedsman next turn, but it doesn't allow me the follow-up Nourish. Might just Rake that. Guff. I think it's better to Rake next turn. Okay, it didn't really end up being better to Rake this turn. But that's okay.
Reach for the skies.
Could whack this, but probably just not much reason to. I guess maybe it would set up for a spammy Arcanist. Wow, I actually drew another Pathmaker this turn. That's ridiculous.
We do what the living cannot.
Arc Panther is a very good card,
You're not
which I
getting
might
in
be
this way.
playing here. My game crashed. Oh, okay. Anyway, I'm gonna play Guff. So Panther Pounce can complete phase 2 of my quest next turn.
My frost will splinter your flesh.
The opponent is definitely popping off here. Astalor, so literally all I need to win next turn is Bran. So, I guess I'll just start with this.
You're not getting in this way.
Spammy Arcanist.
This must be the way.
Alright, found Bran, so I just need to not die this turn. And I am allowed to burn the Innervate, so let's do this. Why is my game crashing? Or why am I disconnecting so much? Alright, I got everything in. Oh no, my board is frozen. And I'm at 18. Wait, do I have board space to win the game? I do. I win. This deck is pretty good. Pretty good, I would say.
Elise versus Tyrande.
So Shadow Priest is probably a pretty bad matchup for me.
In session.
It is, in fact, Shadow Priest. Arc Panther's good, maybe a little bit slow. Oh. I don't know why I'm surprised my opponent didn't have a 1-drop. They usually don't. I mean, I guess I probably take the Nourish. No Undying allies, please. At least I gained some armor for doing this.
Reverberations in the void.
Well, all I need is 6 mana and an Astalor. That shouldn't be too hard, right? Oh wait, I didn't take 5 damage. Nice. Guffer Nourish, please. Thank you.
All ends with death. All ends with death.
Alright, I think we might be taking our first L. $21 damage from the opponent. I can heal for 8.
So many contradictions.
Don't think there's anything I can do here. Alright, key break.
Victory is yours.
Alright, no more priests, please.
curses, a little
Not sure what Hunter is.
Tremble before the might of the elves. Class is in session.
As much as I do want a couple of those cards eventually, I think I'd rather hit ramp and draw. Oh, that's my man Guff. Do I just play Astalor here?
Our gift of the arcane enlightens.
I think it's fine. Conjured Arrow. I think my opponent's playing something a bit wacky. Bad turn here, but I'm coining Guff. And this hero power is actually pretty good since Park Panther completes the first part of the quest. I think this is just better than Guff. Get the Nourish going. I've got Pathmaker in hand. I can actually play Nourish Pathmaker next turn. Not sure if I have hand space for it, though. Alright, they're kind of popping off. Could Panther here, maybe?
So many contradictions.
You're not getting in this way.
I'm just gonna do this.
Sands of time run low.
Might have been worth holding on to that to help do some spammy Arcanist math.
You better watch your step in this.
Alright, they're kind of popping off over there. Ten cards in hand. I don't particularly want this back in my hand from freeze, which it appears to not be a freeze. I guess I'll see what Guff can do for me. You know, I could have lethal next turn, potentially.
This must be the way.
No Bran, unfortunate, but Lingering Zombie is good with spammy Arcanist. Don't think it takes, or don't think it makes much sense to take Cold Tooth Mine here. Oh, that was not smart by me. I guess they're kind of board locked though, so it's probably not that big of a deal. Oh, they just had the only 3-card combination that would kill me. Kinda my fault, though. Man. That's very unlucky that I died there. I think that's probably a matchup I should win as well. Not nearly as bad as the aggro priest.
Elise versus Malfurion.
I must protect the fire.
I saw a comment that said in the mirror you're supposed to mulligan the quest. But I don't believe it. So I'm gonna keep the quest. I mean, the quest does still eventually draw a card, right? Maybe it doesn't sound nearly as good when I say it like that. I think I'm down to aquatic form next turn. Can find a 2-mana card, or if I find an innervate, that's also very good for this hand. I guess I'll just play this. I don't know. Not exactly good, but whatever.
You're not getting in this way.
Okay. The Panther was pretty good here, but I think just playing harder to my late game win condition is the better play.
All it takes is love, care, and death.
It's just got to be a Pathmaker, right? 3 mana, 3/4 that draws 3. Quite a bit better than the Pathmaker we saw from the opponent this game.
You're not getting in this way.
Oh, well, their second Pathmaker is quite good as well.
You're not getting in this way.
Alright, so I still have some work to do. I need to find Astalor, Bran, and an 11th mana crystal. So that's pretty tough. My opponent has 9 cards in hand, so... I know they have a Anub'Rekhan in hand because of Cold Tooth Mine. I think I'm definitely unfavored here. Okay, there's my 11th mana crystal.
You're not getting in this way.
And there's my Bran. And there's my Astalor. Okay, and suddenly I'm winning next turn. I'm not super likely to be dead here, but there is a decent chance.
This
Okay.
must be the way.
Playing Moonlit Guidance here makes it really hard to die. They can have double Innervate and still kill me. But other than that, I can't... Okay, never mind. I'm fine. Oh, they did have double Innervate. Oh, shit.
Our gift of the arcane.
Oh, wait, they still had to play Astalor, so they needed 13 mana this turn, right?
This must be the way.
Who knows what secrets our gift of trust.
We truly end every game with the same combo, don't we? My opponent knew what was up. They've done this to many opponents before. Alright, feels good to break my 2-game losing streak. I was starting to lose confidence, not just in the deck, but in myself.
Elise versus Rexar.
Looking forward to my revenge against Rexar.
Class is in session.
Feel like the last game was a bit silly. And I did draw a Widowbloom Seedsman, which is nice, but Spammy Arcanist, it depends a lot on what my opponent's playing.
What a delicious party.
The iron mine is mine.
Oh, Trog is so annoying.
Anub'Rekhan.
Please don't get doggy biscuited.
Caught this one eating
Very good, very good. I guess I'm down to play Rake here.
Anub'Rekhan.
Definitely a world where I play Park Panther next turn instead of Widowbloom Seedsman.
All it takes
It's just Widowbloom Seedsman. Oh, this can draw Innervate. I've only hit Nourish with this card so far. But it does make sense that it can hit Innervate. That is much, much worse here, though. I guess I'm innervating out of hero power to deal with the spare.
Anub'Rekhan.
And then next turn can be Panther hero power to draw a card, maybe. What a lovely draw. If I play Cold Tooth Mine, then Pathmaker doesn't draw 3. I guess it's fine.
Here, girl. I smell an ambush.
I found Guff. I don't need Guff. I'm pretty worried that I'm gonna die to Shock Spitter soon. Give me Bran. This is kind of Bran, right? What else was down there?
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Alright, I have lethal next turn. And I don't think I can die here. They only have 4 damage Shock Spitters, right? Maybe I was safe enough that I should have just guffed last turn, but I ended up finding lethal, so works out, I guess.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Who knows what secrets
Our gift of frost feeds us. Our gift of fire empowers us. Our gift of fire empowers us.
And we got him. It's just amazing how consistently this deck kills people on like turn 7. It's downright silly, I would say.
Elise!
Paladin is scary.
I will fight with honor.
Class is in session.
Love a guff in the opener. I don't think I keep Park Panther even against aggro Paladin, but it probably is pretty good in the matchup. Early game Rake is definitely nice. I could even just Rake this right here. But I think it seems a bit silly to play the Rake before getting my quest online, right?
With every step, the light guides you.
Is there any world where I don't Rake here? I don't think so. Obviously, if I hold it for later, then it can deal more damage if I, like, play a Park Panther first or something. But I think it's just important to not be dead on board. That card is hard to beat. So this minion probably just never dies, which is, you know, not that fun. I mean, Rake is really good. I guess if this hits Pounce, then I can maybe deal with this pretty easily next turn.
Really? It's not too heavy.
May the light grant you peace.
So I could bump here and then shoot here and then attack one of these. Or I could bump here, shoot here, attack here. I take 2 more damage to have a 4-2 in play. That's probably worthwhile, right? And I made a lot of quest progress this turn. And lingering zombie's definitely not bad, because if I can find spammy Arcanist, that helps clear boards pretty nicely.
Our story, tragic.
That card is terrifying. Double Seal of Blood. I mean,
True strength comes from within.
maybe I can just kill my opponent with Bran Guff this game. I just need to draw, like, a Pounce. Oh, triple Seal of Blood. Oh god, and they hit the right target. Okay, and Guff's not going face. Spammy Arcanist doesn't even kill Light Ray. $25 in play.
This must be the way. This must be the way.
Alright, I mean, I can't beat Katori Lightblade triple Seal of Blood. It's like, just actually the dream draw against my deck.
Well played.
Alright, I need a brief break and then I will return. Alright, I'm back. Let's play some more Druid. Maybe we can get Legend, because this deck is really good. 7-3 so far. Just gotta stop queuing into Priests and Pallies.
Elise versus the Lich
And
King.
Death Knight. As long as we don't get patchworked, I don't think Death Knight's too bad. Rake is maybe worth keeping against an aggressive Death Knight. Widowbloom Seedsman is always a nice draw. Well, I do need Astalor eventually. But Pounce is really good with Rake, although I don't really know if I need it against this opener. Maybe I just want Innervate. Play Seedsman next turn. I think this actually makes a lot of sense. Might regret not taking that pounce. Alright, I did hit the Nourish. It was 2-1 to hit Nourish versus Innervate. Well, I didn't get Construct quartered. That's all I can really ask for. Maybe I was too quick to ramp with that Nourish, because I have no cards.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Alright, that's cards. Oh, I thought that was Nourish, but it's freaking the other thing. Okay, maybe not so good.
Getting in this way.
Oh, what a bad draw. Maybe not that bad, actually, because now all I need is Astalor and a little bit of mana.
Aloof Neladar.
Just need to find Astalor.
And close enough.
One more death can't hurt.
This always draws Nourish, because I've hit both Innervates.
Care and death.
This is my breach!
So this gains mana crystals, which is fine since I have Guff, I guess.
Reach for the sky.
Pick me! Pick me!
This board is getting a little bit out of control. Pounce is quite a nice one.
You're not getting in this way.
Agile. High five.
So I have 9 cards in deck. Basically 7, since I know Park Panther and Feral Rage are on the bottom. So there's a very good chance I draw Spammy Arcanist next turn. So holding on to the Lingering Zombie probably makes sense. That's powerful. I also do have enough mana now where I just win with Astalor. I don't have to set up the 2-mana Astalor first, so that's good.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
There's the Spammer, which easily clears, but I might want to go Park Panther first to draw a card. See what this can do for me. There's Astalor, which is good enough because I have Innervate.
Our gift of the
Alright, things were looking a bit scary for a moment, but my opponent's Construct Quarter was buried too deep to really be a threat.
Elise versus Darien Mograine.
The Knights of the Ebony
Another Death
will
Knight.
not falter.
So far, Death Knight hasn't proven to be too troublesome. Is Aquatic Form a good mulligan card? It is not. It's probably less good in this deck since we don't play Wild Growth.
My blood boils for war.
Well, that's pretty aggressive.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
I think I do want to play Park Panther next turn. Maybe I Hero Power so I finish phase 1 of the quest. I don't really know how important that is.
How curious. Aloof Neladar.
It's kind of nice to save Moonlit Guidance for later. Maybe it lets me play like double Rake in a turn or something.
The citadel stands strong.
Widowbloom Seedsman sure is tempting, but I think it's gotta be this guy.
Aloof Neladar.
The more you struggle, the better.
Is there a chance my Panther lives? Oh, just kidding. That's fine though.
All it takes is
Nourish,
love,
please. Thank you.
care, and death.
Arise and exalt in your pure form.
I was pretty sure it was Frost, but I think that's the first Frost card I've actually seen. I think Rake is fine. I do need Astalor eventually. But I'm really, really not close to killing my opponent. Oh, I should have played Pounce here, probably.
Aloof Neladar.
But now I have Pounce for the second Rake. That's good, right? Oh my god, they drew so many cards. Don't feel good about this. No, we're just doing this already, huh? Guff. I think this hero power is pretty good for finishing this phase of the quest.
High five. Agile.
So suddenly all I need to do is draw Bran, and I have... Oh, no, I have to play this Astalor first.
Our gift of frost shields us.
They missed the armor. How silly. So, Lingering Zombie, Spammy Arcanist, Astalor. That's 8 mana. I mean, I should be totally fine at 25, right? So, along with my 8 mana, I just need to find Bran. I don't know. This one draws a card, I guess. I guess I don't actually have to play Astalor this turn. I can play Guff instead, right? Oh, no, I want to play Astalor to kill this 5/5.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Alright. I think that was a new card to their hand, so they don't necessarily have a bunch of those with Frost Whisper. Or Death Whisper, excuse me. Well, I can double rake this, it's not too hard to kill. One mana off being able to play Guff this turn. So there's no real reason for me to pounce, right?
That rope's burning again.
Well, I might not even need Bran. Because Pounce Guff is 10. And I can play Astalor as well. I'm not dying here. Okay, well, I drew Bran anyway, but I don't think I needed it. That was kind of scary, but then I ended the game at 23 health. So maybe I was never really losing.
Elise versus Darien Mograine.
More Death Knights.
Blade will not falter.
Class is in session.
Not a great hand. Well, when I have to probably hero power in the first couple turns, it's nice to pick up a Panther to finish off the quest for me. Coining so soon. What an interesting play from the opponent. Save this aquatic form for turn 5, I guess, when it hits Nourish and Guff. Is it too slow if I just hero power and kill this? I don't think so. My hand is not very good, so do what I can to bridge the gap in the early game. And like I said, this 1 power on my hero is pretty good with Park Panther.
The citadel stands strong.
Can't stand the cold.
I guess I just kill the 2/2s with Park Panther. Rake, though? I don't think the Rake is that good. I could have maybe killed this foul leg, but I don't know. Like, I do leave the foul leg up so they can construct quarter, but like, if they had construct quarter early, I don't think they would have coined on turn 1. And even if they do have it, then like Rake helps clean up after. Okay, well, construct quarter plus a way to kill the Panther was kind of the nightmare. I think I might want a Moonlit Guidance for an answer to the board. And then if I whiff, I'll just Innervate out Widowbloom Seedsman. Yikes. I guess I grab the Nourish in case this doesn't hit Nourish, but now I have 2 Nourish, which is kind of fine, I guess.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
I guess Rake plus Spammy Arcanist is potentially good, especially if they play the 1/1 here.
Pick me! Pick me!
Vampiric Blood is nothing. Oh, it looks like Spammy Arcanist is just straight up good. But what about this Pounce? Pounce Rake lets me kill everything but the 4/5. And I get to play a Nourish. Probably just spammy Arcanist though.
Watch step.
Oh, wait, this can even go face. How exciting.
Watch step.
Next turn I can ramp with Nourish and then draw 3. Which I guess is maybe not that good when I have Pathmakers in my deck. Yeah, it's probably fine though. Oh boy, this again. But I do have the Pounce Rake here. Pathmaker for crystals, basically 1 mana, 3/4. Kind of need all my mana here though. Wait, no I don't.
You're not getting in this way.
Stand the time run low.
I am at 23, but my opponent does have this 4-power weapon in play. And they can start playing Firelands Portal. That's painful. That is a great draw. It's probably fine. Coldtooth Mine guarantees a Nourish. To have lethal next turn, I have to draw Innervate and Astalor. I'll do this. Okay, well, I better draw something good here. Oh, that wasn't full. That wasn't full corpses. Feral Rage does let me finish my quest. which is lethal, right? Am I wrong?
Agile.
Oh shit, this is not lethal. I'm dumb.
Nobody messes with my friends.
I was thinking I had 2 guffs here for some reason.
That rope's burning again.
Well, it was still 22 damage. Astalor still does 14. I've got a Park Panther. Got a Pounce. And I also just have this massive board. Silence gets through the taunt, but I'm at 33. Okay. So they can kill both of my big minions. But even the 2 damage from Bran is pretty scary, so they kind of need to full clear me. Okay, looks like they can do that. They don't exactly have a direct path to winning this game at the moment. Is anything in my deck good? Not really. A full Astalor costs 15 mana, so I don't have to play it here.
All it takes is love, care, and death. That rope's burning again.
I think killing this makes sense, because like I might get my board frozen here, but then that thing would soak damage from my Astalor anyway. So hitting it for 3 kind of hits my opponent in the face for 3 anyway. No spells.
Not lost. Everyone makes mistakes.
Do they not play Frostworm's Fury? What's happening?
You have bested
What an interesting deck building decision.
Elise versus Cariel.
By my hammer's might. Class is in session.
May the light grant you peace.
Anub'Rekhan.
Really, it's not too heavy.
Price over here.
All it takes is love, care, and death.
The light dims, but we fight.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Not enough mana. Aloof Neladar.
Our story, tragic. Our redemption, divine.
Who knows what secrets will
Our gift of frost. Our gift of fire empowers us. Fire empowers us. Arcane
Oh, fuck. How long's my mic muted?
My client has the heart of a Kyrian. I must concede.
Okay, well that was an insane game, but I don't know if it'll make it into the video because I don't know how long I was muted. Hope I wasn't muted for multiple games.
Elise versus White Mane.
The Scarlet Crusade will see to your destruction. Class is in session.
Hopefully this is AFK Priest and not start killing me on turn 2 Priest. It is start killing me on turn 2 Priest, but I found Guff, so that's good.
Aloof Neladar.
Not a very good hand for me. But I guess if there's only one good thing I can do, turn 4 Guff is pretty good.
Run as fast as you can.
Aloof Neladar.
If I play this next turn, takes me from 4 up to 7, so I would not be able to play Guff and Pathmaker. If I Guff, and I would then be able to go Nourish plus Pathmaker, right? So it's Guff on 4.
Reverberations in the void.
Well, this is good if I can find Spammy Arcanist, I suppose.
It's all in your head.
Wow. What an undead heavy deck. I guess Capture Cold Tooth Mine draws Spammy Arcanist.
You're not getting in this way.
Alright, the only card I need now is Astalor. But I do have to also not die, which is, you know, a bit tough sometimes. I guess next turn can be Spammy Arcanist, clear plus Feral Rage, which helps.
One thumb to get you after I'm done.
So if I Spammy, I'm gonna take 6 damage.
Think, Guff, think.
Probably still worth playing it. Do I have to play this thing?
This is my
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I don't have to play a Lingering Zombie.
This
But
is
I don't know,
my
holding it doesn't really seem that useful either, but whatever.
That rope's burning again.
I don't think I really care about the quest. I'll just take more armor. So I do have another guaranteed spammy board clear next turn if I need it. That's almost certainly active in a deck that plays that many undead. There's Astalor. So Capture Cold Tooth Mine 75% of the time hits Pounce or Aquatic Form, which hits Pounce. Which does give me 5 armor. Rake also gives me 5 armor. Just doesn't really matter. I probably just want the cheaper card, so I can play Nourish, and then... I don't know, I want to play Astalor, so I guess Nourish doesn't really even do anything.
That rope's burning again.
Our gift of the Archbane enlightens us.
Alright. It's probably possible for them to deal 12 damage to me here. But it'd be pretty hard. It'd have to be like double Mind Seer, probably. Maybe I should have nourished for mana so I didn't have to play Astalor so they couldn't Mind Seer it for 3 damage. I guess they could always just double Mind Seer the Lingering Zombie. I mean, if that didn't... Okay. I was gonna say, if that didn't do 5 damage last time, it's not super likely to do it this time. Alright, I have lethal. I do have to trade something off for board space. Or actually, I may not have to, but whatever. That was a scary matchup. We are climbing.
Elise versus Scarlet.
The unholy fester. Class is in session.
I've been doing pretty well against Death Knights. I beat the last 3. Actually, I'm 5-0 against Death Knight. Pathmaker Feral Rage is maybe not much of a combo, but I don't know. If it's an aggressive Death Knight, then maybe 8 free armor's not too bad.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Probably just Rake here.
Aloof Neladar.
Oh man, I was just hit by such a wave of sadness. Back in the day, what I just did would be a mistake, because I lost an armor instead of a health, which was relevant against Alex Straza, the original Alex Straza. But now I think it just doesn't matter, which is so sad.
Aloof Neladar. Aloof Neladar.
I actually thought I was on phase 2 of the quest for some reason. So I did waste a lot of power, but I think this ends up still being correct, because like I'm just playing Nourish next turn, and then I have Pathmaker after that.
Zinajari. Anybody?
Pick me! Pick me!
I can spammy, it doesn't quite clear. Let's just gain some mana.
Aloof Neladar.
So this thing draws 3 now. Unless they kill their school teacher, then spammy Arcanist is a clear here. can also innervate out the Pathmaker. That's got to be worth it. All right. Couple of pretty good cards here. But we can hit Anub'Rekhan with Capture Cold Tooth Mine, so I'd rather hit Bran, I guess. Or maybe I'd rather hit Park Panther.
So many contradictions.
I think I'd rather hit Bran, though. This Pathmaker draws 3, right?
You're not getting in this way.
I could draw another 3. I'd be trying really hard to draw into Rake, which is probably not worth it. When I can simply Guff instead. And I would have drawn Rake. But that's fine. Shouldn't be dead from 18, right? And then I can pretty easily get 5 armor out of my quest next turn with just Rake and Pounce for a total of 1 mana. I can also draw Aquatic Form into Anub'Rekhan for lethal. Ouch. That's lethal. Rank 2.
Elise versus Arthas.
The Death Knights just keep coming, and they just keep dying.
Class is in session.
I think Rake is pretty good. I could even keep the Park Panther, but I think it's a bit too expensive, and I do want to be finding my ramp cards. Speaking of my ramp cards.
The Iron Mine is mine.
I think it's fine to do nothing here. I'm not against raking this without getting the thing in my Lost in the Park. But here I can rake 2 things instead of just the 1. Could coin out a hero power to kill this thing as well. And then I could still innervate Widowbloom Seedsman next turn.
So many contradictions.
I think this is worth it. Definitely an interesting way to play my first couple of turns with this deck, but I think it all makes sense so far. And we're still on track to go Seedsman into Nourish, assuming the Seedsman hits the 2 out of 3.
All it takes is love.
Oh, I did not hit the 2 out of 3. That's kind of a bummer, I will admit. I guess... I don't know, I could have like aquatic formed first to try to hit this innervate or something, but that doesn't really seem like a real play. Now I want my aquatic form to hit freaking spammy Arcanist. Hey, it's Nourish. Is Nourish the play, though? Park Panther's really good here. Is it Nourish for cards to hit spammy Arcanist? I think it's Nourish for cards. I drew an absolutely absurd set of cards off that Nourish. They don't have the corpses for that, so it's not going to kill me. So do I want to commit my Lingering Zombie? All it does is kill a 3/1. Okay, well now if I have a second Lingering Zombie, it's probably worth it. I could have innervated out the Pathmaker here. It would have died, but it would have given me 2 mana crystals. Kind of feels like I can just play it next turn, but maybe I should have been more excited to play it this turn. Oh god, what a reload. Give me my other Arcanist, please. So much mana from these Pathmakers. Could try to Moonlit Guidance for spammy Arcanist. I'm kind of scared that they played the first Grave Strength without corpses, because it kind of makes it seem like they could have another one. If I kill 3 minions with Park Panther, I'm still dead to Grave Strength, which is silly.
You're not getting in this way.
Standard time run low.
Alright, decent chance I'm dead here. That was so scary. Why'd they play a green spell? Okay, Feral Rage. I still haven't played my quest, so... Hmm.
Think of
I can Feral Rage for attack, and then I can play double Pathmaker to gain 16 armor.
think of think.
Okay, this isn't exactly what I just said, but similar.
You're not getting in this way.
This is my route.
Alright, I leave my opponent with just 4 minions, including their hero power, so I'm not dead to Grave Strength here. I do probably lose to Marrowgar, but I don't think I had a play. The play against Marrowgar was just draw cards last turn. But even then, like... I mean, this isn't ridiculously big. Spammy Arcanist probably keeps me alive. No, it doesn't kill this 9/5. Alright, so the opponent has 18, 20, 33 damage. Jesus Christ.
Think think.
I can go up to 25. I don't really see the path to victory here. Probably involves drawing Rake.
Agile. That wolf's burning again.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Yeah, I'm dead on board here, right? What else could I have done this turn? I mean, if I had started the turn with Pathmaker, this would have been fine. I would have won. But... I don't know, maybe starting with Pathmaker is fine. How much mana did I have? I guess I could have drawn... With my play, I could have drawn Spammy Arcanist and Rake, and that would have been fine. I don't know. I don't think playing Pathmaker at the start of that turn was necessarily correct, even if it would have worked.
Elise versus Arana!
I alone will shield my people. Class is in session.
I have no clue what to expect out of a Demon Hunter. Well, lots of good cards in my hand. I guess I just want this to go ahead and draw Anub'Rekhan. Alright, pretty aggressive.
Each scar, a foe vanquished.
Strike now!
Alright, well, I'm happy to kill that. Probably gonna go Park Panther over Widowbloom Seedsman next turn, since I have the Nourish already anyway.
What a find! And fully intact. Ancient power!
So I could have taken 1 extra damage on my hero to save 1 health on my Panther, but I think my Panther's probably dying anyway, and putting 1 extra damage on it probably doesn't really matter that much, since they're just going to honorably kill it with Dread Prison Glaive anyway. So like I'll only take 2 instead of 3 maybe, although I guess maybe they would have just bumped this in and then killed for 2 anyway. This turn has kind of sucked so far. What an excellent draw.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Yeah, we'll go Astalor here.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
I'm doing pretty well so far, but I am going to need probably this to hit Nourish, which is only 1/3 of the time, or I need something good out of Moonlit Guidance. Wow. That's a card I haven't seen in a while. Okay, there's Aquatic Form for my Bran. So I actually want this to draw Innervate now. Right?
All it takes is love, care, and death.
Aloof Neladar.
Okay, I have lethal next turn. I don't think I'm gonna die here.
Who knows what secrets
Our gift of grace.
Nice try, Demon Hunter, but I'm afraid I'm a druid.
Elise versus the Lich King.
I lost my last game against Death Knight, but I was like 6-0 before that. So I'm happy to get back to that 6-0, 7-0 streak.
I see you've brought
Okay. So I can get patchworked in this matchup. Patchwork is scary. It is possible for my deck to win the game before patchwork is playable. What does Guild Trader mean? Is it Renethal Frost?
So many contradictions.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Alright, well, probably holding Aquatic Form until turn 5 when it draws Nourish or Guff.
Gift of the arcane enlightens us. Arcane bolt.
The more you struggle, the better.
Hey, that's a good card. Doesn't really hit a great break point on my quest, but whatever.
The more you struggle, the better.
Pretty strong turn from the opponent here. Hey, that's a good card. I mean, there's no reason... I mean, Aquatic Form could hit, like, Capture Cold Tooth Mine or something here, I guess. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, next turn is Nourish, Aquatic Form for Pathmaker. I'm just kind of sitting here and letting them kill me. But I'm still around 30. Okay, I'm around 20. Well, I want Cold Tooth Mine because then I win the game next turn, right? It's probably possible for them to deal 22 damage here. 6 in play. They did already play Glacial Advance. Okay, I win.
Who knows what secrets
Our gift of frost feeds us. Our gift of fire empowers us. Our gift of fire empowers us.
It's just too easy with Ramp Druid. don't have too much experience with mage against this deck, or against mage with this deck, by which I mean I've never played the
Class is in
matchup.
session.
Wow, such a good hand. I don't think I keep Park Panther even with the rest of the hand being so good. There's just not much reason to. Big spell mage. Hero power this. Coin Seedsman into Guff, into Nourish, into Seedsman Guff, or Seedsman Nourish, or something like that. We're doing pretty well, basically. I could coin Innervate Seedsman and then play another Seedsman. I don't actually know how good that is, though. Kind of want to kill this 4-1. It's possible that coin vading a 3-2 would have also killed the 4-1. Maybe likely even. I don't know.
All it takes is love, care, and death.
Alright, I did hit the Nourish. If I play Guff next turn, I go up to 7, so I could go Nourish Seedsman the following turn, which I think is the better order to do things. I guess it's fine to just kill that.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Okay, this doesn't do anything yet, but it's very easy to make it do a thing.
You're not getting in this way.
What if we turn this temporary mana into a permanent mana? I somehow don't have Anub'Rekhan, Bran, or Astalor at the moment. Oh, God.
Works against me.
How is this game going so poorly? I had such a great draw. Wow. These cards are all very tempting. Probably just want the card that sets up to win the game, though.
All it takes is love, care, and death.
Okay, looks like it's not, objection. I already checked for counterspell.
Must be the way. That boat's burning again. High five.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Alright, well, I've got lethal next turn. My opponent is showing a lot of damage, though. But I think it's, like, not that easy for them to have more damage. Should I have played Anub'Rekhan this turn? It was Moonlit Guidance, so I could have had another one still. I think they need one more damage.
Pick me! Pick me!
It's very unlucky. But maybe I could have not gotten unlucky. After I drew this, I played Park Panther, Astalor. Might have only had 6 mana after I discovered this. May not have had a choice.
Elise versus Valera.
Shall we dance? Class is in session.
Not a great hand. Nourish was certainly a good pickup. I guess I'm just making quest progress the first couple of turns. Alright, 5-mana death rattle coming out this turn. Six-mana death rattle.
Rest easy.
It's just always Mida, isn't it?
You are safe now.
Do I just hit this with Rake? Probably not.
where you followed.
Time's ticking.
Alright, what do we got here? Park Panther is quite good. So is Lingering Zombie, but I think Park Panther makes more sense. Okay, that's very annoying, but still accomplish my goals here, so it doesn't really matter that much. What if the 6 goes face? And I have another 6 next turn? Leaves the opponent at 18.
Time run low.
Pretty close to just being lethal with Brand Guff.
Aloof Neladar.
And this being a 1 health minion is like good for Spammy Arcanist. Although I can aquatic form into a Lingering Zombie, so it might not matter much.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
I know all the steps.
Okay. Pretty early to be going for double Astalor.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Well, that's a good card. Also a good card, but I think we are life tapping here. How much damage do I have? 6, 9, 11, 19, I believe. So I still kind of need to find Bran if I want to kill with Guff. Kind of a scary 3-drop.
Let's muddy the waters.
Alright, what you got?
Time's ticking. I know all the steps.
Swift Sail Trickster Shadow Step? I hate to say this, but I think my opponent is just playing cards.
This look easy.
Hey, that's 3 damage I wasn't expecting to get. So pretty close to just guffing them.
This must be the way. agile.
I guess I just want to do everything. Other than play Guff and Park Panther.
That rope's burning again.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Alright, so Guff is 8, Double Pounce is 12, and then Park Panther is more than 13.
Our gift of frost shields us.
Oh, okay, I actually don't beat that, which I knew they had. Okay. Well, that was a game of Hearthstone.
Elise versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine.
So in my experience, this Druid deck absolutely dominates Big Warlock. Probably gets absolutely dominated by Zoo. And I think I'm probably favored against Mindlock as well. That looks like a Zoo card, though.
These books are ruined.
I do have a good hand. This might be turn 3 Coin Innervate Spammy Arcanist. But Rake is really good here as well.
How curious. Aloof Neladar.
I think the Spammy Arcanist next turn is just really good, and then we can have Rake after that. I don't think I've ever seen a turn 3 Spammy Arcanist. Especially one that killed 7 minions. Okay, the nightmare here was that they had Mischievous Imp, but it looks like they whiffed. My opponent's actually just getting totally dominated. Although I did hit the wrong card with Widowbloom Seedsman, so that's kind of a bummer. Wow, that card came out instantly. Am I playing against a bot?
The top shelf.
Okay, yeah, this is definitely... Okay, maybe not definitely a bot. That turn was really bad, though. I don't know why I would be playing against a bot. I've been, like, winning games.
This must be the way.
Alright, that's lethal next turn.
Agile.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
High five.
You know nothing of death. Allow me to teach you.
Wow, my opponent cleared my board and went up to 20?
Who knows what secrets
What an optimistic play from them. Alright, just need to win, what, 4 more? Shouldn't be too hard. I am 17-5 after all.
Elise versus Valera.
Watch your back. Class is in session.
Love a guff. Pathmaker's also great. Just keeps getting better.
Anub'Rekhan.
Okay.
Anub'Rekhan.
Slow early game, but it's about to speed up.
Rex marks the spot.
I'll save the... Oh, wait. By playing Guff here, the Rake is not necessarily as good because I don't have the hero power. But I can always draw into something like Park Panther. Hopefully Rake can basically let me kill 2 things.
Were you followed?
High five.
Alright, excellent Park Panther.
My hand is too full.
Happy to see Tess go away. Oh, that's a tough minion to deal with. Well, Astalor is a card I need for my win condition.
All it takes is love, care, and death.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
And suddenly, all I need is Bran, and I win the game instantly. Okay, I do need to play around some secrets here. It's pretty easy though with Lingering Zombie and Rake in hand.
I am the harvester of wrath. Would you like to learn why?
Alright, there's the counter spell, that's fine.
You're not getting in this way.
Arcane bolt.
So this Widowbloom Seedsman 50/50s on hitting Nourish. Oh god, this Contraband Stash is really, really strong. And it hits a counter spell. This is looking kind of bad. So the opponent has 21 damage. That is a lot of damage, but I can kill most of it pretty easily.
Think all it takes is love, care,
That's the bad draw. Found a Nourish anyway. I think I like Moonlit Guidance more though, because I can play Park Panther with it.
This must be the way.
Maybe I'm just playing Spammy Arcanist here.
Arcane bolt.
God, I hope I know how to do math. I do.
This must be the way.
Oh, Bran! Where are you? I guess I take the Spammy Arcanist so that this draws Nourish. Finally found Bran. Alright. So I found my full combo, and I even have mana to just dump a minion into an objection.
We have plotted long enough. Now we rise.
I can play a Colossal here, but I don't really think any of the Colossals are too scary. Oh. They realize they're probably dead next turn. Actually, they're guaranteed dead next turn, because I could Hero Power to draw my whole deck.
Choose soon.
One card left. Oh, I hope it's good.
My opponent is actually so low on health, I wonder if I just didn't need to find Bran. I was very, very tunnel visioned on finding the full combo. My opponent did have a lot of stuff in play for a lot of that time though, so I probably needed it.
Elise versus Lunara.
Alright, the Druid mirror, which is fine, because I'm simply the superior gamer, so I should be favored. Although I am going second, which is bad, because first person to hit 11 mana usually wins, in my experience.
Utterly impossible.
Start whacking him with lingering zombies. It's possible I should have like hero powered there and then, you know, pounce hero power for the quest, and then I have feral rage hero power for another quest activation. Maybe that was better because I kind of do need to draw cards. But I think that's probably just not something I should be playing for. So stinky.
How curious.
Alright, I played the rake there. It does pull the other rake out of my deck. It gets me closer on this. And I do really need to hit a Seedsman or a Nourish. Alright. Finished phase 2 of my quest. Probably didn't need to deal 8 damage to my opponent's Bloodfin Raptor, but that's okay. This thing gains 8 armor, which is not great. I'd rather it draw a card off this, probably. Oh, this is so rough. Well, Astalor is a good draw.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
This draws my lowest cost card. If it hits Innervate, I could reasonably have lethal on turn 9.
How curious.
I guess hitting Aquatic Form is also pretty good. And I hit Pounce. Pounce is not terrible because Guff is a potential win condition. But I would probably need to find, I guess, Park Panther. Maybe Rake would cut it.
All it takes is love, care, and death.
Okay, actual good card drawn. Oh, just kidding, I hit Innervate, which, you know, maybe turn 9 lethal potentially.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Oh wait, I can just do Anub'Rekhan, Bran, Astalor next turn, can't I? Maybe that'll be lethal? It's only 14 damage, huh? Bran, Anub'Rekhan, Astalor. I'm not mana thirsted, so it only shoots 14. It's just not even close.
All it takes is love, care, and death.
I mean, it's not... Wait, can I die here? I don't know if... Yeah, they have to Astalor one of their minions and then trade it off. Yeah. Maybe I should have just not played Widowbloom Seedsman. I wasn't thinking about that. I didn't need to play it, did I? If I didn't play Widowbloom Seedsman, my things would not have been mana thirsted next turn. So I would have been trying to kill with 28 damage. I think it was probably right to play Widowbloom Seedsman. Just got a bit unlucky. I would really like to get Legend in the next 25 minutes so I don't have to pause my recording again.
Elise versus Jaina.
You asked for it. Class is in session.
I think I'm 1-0 against Mage so far, and a Nourish Hand is a good start to being 2-0. Oh wait. No, I lost a Mage. I'm 0-1. Unfortunate.
An incredible discovery!
I have no clue what this means. Okay, I can pounce Hero Power that next turn, I guess.
Were you followed?
Am I willing to play this to draw a card? Probably not. It is going to be sad when my Park Panther gets objected this turn. Unfortunate.
Me tusks won't stop shattering.
Do this Hero Power to finish the first part of the quest, and then we go pounce after. Okay. Perjury's not that good in Mage, because it doesn't get Mage secrets, right? So you don't get any free mana out of it.
All it takes is love.
Oh, thought for sure I was getting objected there.
You're not getting in this way.
Alright, well, oh, that's kind of scary.
I can take
I do have Lingering Zombie Spammy Arcanist. Doesn't quite clear on this current board, though.
Aloof Neladar.
Alright, full clear. Not full clear. Hate to see it. I need Astalor and I need a little bit of mana. But I do draw a card here. Hey, there's my little bit of mana. Now where's my Astalor? Please stop playing secrets. They're very annoying. I will have you know. Let's see if we can get a counter spell out of the way. There's just no point in setting off an ice barrier here. It's just so bad for me into Orion.
Were you followed?
Man, that card is so annoying to deal with. It's dead. Lovely.
That rope's burning again.
Alright, I should be fine at 17 this turn. And then next turn is probably use this to check for objection, and then armor with Guff. Set up my win condition with Astalor.
Your signature is required.
If I draw a Lingering Zombie, I can just win this turn. But I think I'm too uncomfortable against objection to just go for Astalor straight up. I'm actually very likely to hit Lingering Zombie since I have this aquatic form. Although I guess it's kind of hard for this to not get counterspelled as well. Although, I don't know. I've kind of lost track of these secrets. I think I might know that they're not counterspell. Sure, whatever. That card didn't do anything for me. Except play around counterspell, which I was just talking about. Hmm. Wait, this gains mana crystals.
You're not getting in this way.
Okay, objection.
That rope's burning again. Nobody messes with my friends.
Okay. There's actually a decent chance I'm dead here. This thing getting kidnapped was really annoying. Alright, looks like I'm not hitting legend before I have to leave. But I can play a couple more games. I think Secret Mage might be like the worst matchup for this deck. It's just so annoying to play around objection and stuff.
Elise versus Valera.
Shall we dance? Class is in session.
Wow, insane hand. I don't know if the Innervate does that much for me. I can play turn 3 Guff, but I can already play turn 3 Seedsman into Guff. I don't think it makes much sense to keep it. Probably don't really need Park Panther against Rogue, but that's fine.
Were you followed? Aloof Neladar.
No Mage Secret, please. Oh. Okay. That's actually still surprisingly annoying. But I can go Park Panther on 4, Guff on 5, puts me up to 7 mana, and then I can go Nourish Seedsman that turn. So that's probably the curve. What is happening? Did they just not want to let me get attacked with Park Panther? Is that what happened? They played around Park Panther? I don't think that was good, but maybe I'm wrong.
You're not getting in this way.
Alright, Nourish Pathmaker is an insane turn 6.
Too many cards.
What a bad card for them to overdraw. The last 2 rogues I've played against made such strange plays. That's not a strange play, though, because that card is broken. Alright, I guess I'll just Spark Panther into you. This doesn't make me overdraw, does it? Okay, no. I was thinking I hadn't gotten that far in the quest yet. Okay. I guess we'll go ahead and see what this does. Kind of underwhelming.
You're not getting in this way.
Rake can deal 7 here.
That rope's burning again.
Oh god, I'm overdrawing. I don't want to talk about it. Okay. The card I overdrew was fine to overdraw. That was real dumb, though. That was objection, right? No, no, it was counterspell. They counterspelled my coin.
Time's ticking.
This is my bridge.
This is a full lingering zombie, right? I guess I want this one to get counterspelled. Still need Bran and Astalor. Okay, I still need Bran. So let's go ahead and do this. And then next turn, I should have guaranteed lethal next turn, right? Because I need 11 mana to combo, and with Moonlit Guidance, I'm guaranteed to find Bran. So that's a 13 mana combo. They need to have Theatar or something.
Keep your enemies close.
Oh, this can make me overdraw? Probably should have considered that. Well, 50-50 to lose the game here. I probably don't lose, actually, but
Just a little field work.
50-50 to be in kind of a bad spot. There's no justice.
This must be the way.
Who knows what secrets
And our husks break.
Even if I overdrew Bran here, Astalor still does a lot of damage, and I still could have picked up a Guff this game. But that was a bit sloppy by me at the end there. Alright, well, unfortunately, I think I have to call it quits there. But I went 19 and 7, so surely you all believe that I could get legend with this deck, right?